I was doing a live on YouTube yesterday and the subject came up about the difference between English and American households. So I said, oh, I need to do a tour of my house, and it seemed to be quite a popular idea. So I'm recording on my phone, which is why I look like I'm looking off that way, because the camera's actually down there, but I keep needing to check I'm in shot, so yeah, sorry about that. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a tour of my house. Now I live in a 3-bedroom semi-detached house, and I'm going to go outside and I'm going to show you the front of my house so that you can see it. Now, basically means is that's the front of my house. I'm not attached on that side. There's an alleyway down the side there that would take you to my back garden. I am attached on that side to that neighbour, okay? So we share a wall basically between the two houses. This is my really disgraceful front garden that I keep meaning to get out here and tidy, and quite frankly I can't be bothered. That's my recycling bin. My general rubbish bin is just down there. See that black lid? That's my general rubbish bin. So this is the front of my house. You come straight in to my hallway. I really hope you can hear me okay, or could over all that traffic. So basically we have a little, excuse the mess, okay, I am a messy person. This is just like the little entranceway. I used to have a coat rack here, but it made it all too dark because it blocked the light in from this window here. So there we go. We're going to start with downstairs. Now, when we first moved in, the first room there on the right was our lounge. It is now my craft room, and it is the messiest room, probably bar Daryl's room, in the house. So yeah, say hi Daryl. So this is my craft room with Daryl swinging on my chair. Put it back. That is my little chair that I sit in when I watch things like the wrestling. I bought that in a charity shop, or what you call a thrift store in the States. It's gorgeous. It's worth about £600. I paid £30 for it. It was my bargain, and yeah, I absolutely love it. It's gorgeous to sit in. There's my tatty sofa at the back, which I'm waiting to get rid of, and then I've got my Calix unit. That's the personalised number plate that came off my late fiance's car. And it's just there as a thing. And then I've got my Calix unit, which is absolutely chock-a-block full of junk. Could you please put my chair back? I've got my little Rascog trolley there. Where? Back at the desk where it's supposed to be. My printer sits down there, mainly because it's a bit temperamental about air printing. So I have a cable so I can plug it into my Mac, which sits up there. My 2 snakes sit over there. The little one, Steve, sits in there, and Ripley, which is she's about 5 foot long and is a white corn snake, and she's actually peeking. There you go. She lives in there. Now I need to get rid of this crappy sofa so that I can put her Viv on a thing in the bay window there. So yeah. So this is my craft room. Isis has got a bed down there with her food. Say hi, puppy. She's a bit of a mess because all the dog groomers are closed at the moment, and that's due to the pandemic. Could you move, please, so that I can get out of the room?
And this is my view over here.
Right, and this is the under the stairs. The previous owners drew on the wall, and I haven't yet finished wallpapering. I keep my utilities out here. Mainly because there's not room in my kitchen, which you'll see in a second. So yeah, I'll keep my vacuum cleaner out here, the tumble dryer, a small chest freezer, and the washing machine out here for me to use, which isn't too much of an issue because I tend to do the laundry during the day, but at night, if I want, I'm trying to watch TV, I can always shut my lounge door or whatever. In England, our washing machines are front loading, like so. I'd love a top loading one. My cat sleeps there, like you guys have in the States. And then I just got my little mini freezer, and then that's my tumble dryer. It's one of those ones that it doesn't need a vent hose to go outside. That's our trap to the kitchen. I'll show you the kitchen in a minute. This is the next room on the right of my hallway, and this is my lounge. That's my spinning wheel. Love my spinning wheel. And a Calix unit that's actually half empty, but that's Daryl's little area. This room is also a tip because Again, we're on lockdown. That's Ice's lounge bed. TV on my really crappy unit. That unit was lovely up until I moved and somebody came up with the idea of just tape everything closed during the move, and then of course I ripped the tape off and it took half the veneer off, so there we go.
And that's where
And then we sit here basically, and as it's only Daryl and I, we don't need a lot of seating, so I've got one armchair and a 2-seater sofa.
And that's where Mum's knitting goes.
And that's where Mum's knitting goes, it's over there.
And then,
So that's my lounge.
and here,
This is probably about 9 by 12, I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not very good at measurements. Now, this is my kitchen. And I've had a lot of disbelief that I could possibly exist with a kitchen like this. Well, I do. That is how small my kitchen is. It is tiny, tiny. I've got... Daryl, will you please move out of my way? Thank you. I have got a large, what we call American-style fridge freezer here. Then I've got my kettle and tea and coffee making facilities here. All of my tea and coffee stuff is up there. I've got other equipment like my food steamer, my slow cookers and that are all in there. All the cleaning products are kept underneath the sink. That noise you can hear is my little slimline dishwasher. Then I've got the microwave. That's my food cupboard. Then there's a little cupboard up there where I keep my scales and a couple of other bits and bobs. That's the hob hood. But if you notice, I don't actually have a hob. If I need to cook on a hob, which I do quite a lot, I've got a little camping one, which is ideal because it means I get to put it away. And then if I'm doing other stuff, I've got worktop space here to work on. Okay, my oven is down there. Pans and other general cooking stuff is in those drawers. Bread is kept in the bread bin, and then in there is glasses and crockery. That is it, and I can literally stand in this kitchen and put one hand on that countertop and my other hand on that countertop. Actually, I'll get Daryl to do it for you to show you. Stand in the middle of the kitchen. Stand up there.
What?
Stand there. Stand there. Touch that one. Can you touch that one as well? Can you touch them both at the same time?
No.
He's 5, and that just goes to show how much space there is.
See?
Yeah. Just goes to show how much space there is. Now, out the back door leads you into what we call the garden. I believe you guys call the yard. That is my garden storage. That's got my lawnmower, the barbecue, and a few other bits and bobs in it.
This is where the dandelion is.
My garden is a work in progress, so please do excuse the mess. I'm growing the rest of the lawn up there. My flower beds and all that are around there.
This is where I go in my swimming.
That's his paddling pool. I really hope there's nothing in that because he's fully dressed. And that's my really bad veggie patch over there. That bin was brought up here to basically hold plaster in. So when we had the fence done, we bought loads of bags of plaster, and we needed somewhere to keep it where it would stay dry
This is our cat.
from our lovely British weather.
And this is our
There's my cat. She yowls like that all the time. There you go. She's gonna want you. She wants you to rub her belly now.
Okay.
She's a whore.
See?
There you go. See. Go on, keep rubbing her belly. Yeah, she's a tart. She comes out and shouts at you, "Come rub my belly."
Aww. She's
Floozy.
cute.
So yeah, that's my garden, which is it's quite a nice sized garden. And then just beyond that gate, there's a drive, but I haven't finished having that sorted out yet. So yeah, that's downstairs. So I don't know whether you want to see it upstairs as well, so I'm going to take you upstairs. My glasses have darkened up. Leave the door open. Leave the door open so the dog can go out. It's a nice day. So now there's here, which Daryl thinks is hysterical.
Yeah.
For some reason, I don't know why. I think the first room we'll have to show you would be Daryl's, because that's the worst room. I have a turn at the top of my stairs. Daryl's is the first room on the left. He's got what we call the box room. Please ignore the state of it. His room looks out on the back garden, which is lovely. And it's quiet. The next room, which is also a bit of a shit tip, is mine. That's my coat stand. I brought it up here to get it out of the way. That's our third bed, which lives up here. And there's my bed, and that also looks out onto the garden. So yeah, that's my tapestry. I did that when I was pregnant with my daughter back in 94 to 95. Get off my bed. And that's my huge picture of Hans Christian Andersen. So yeah, love this room. It's very warm. We have a massive window in our hallway to give it a lot more light, which is great, and it does give it a lot more light. It's fantastic. Yes, this was my third son's room, but he's now moved out. So this is a spare room. It's a bit of a dumping ground, some stuff that I need to throw away and all that lot. But yeah, this room is currently empty, but this will eventually become my mother's room when my mother moves in with me. And then the final room is the bathroom. And again, this is a tiny, tiny room. I never understood the need for a massive bathroom. You've got the loo,
the bath,
the sink's there, and then the bath. I'd love a shower to put in, but if I did that, I'd have to rearrange the bathroom because we've got the window there, and then the other unfortunate thing is the stairway's underneath there.
and should we
See? So I would have to, like, I know my neighbour next door, she's extended that wall that way a little bit, but she said it was absolutely pointless because the floor had to go upwards to accommodate people going downstairs. So yeah, so there you go. This is my very small bathroom. And that's it. And then the attic is up there, and the only way I can get up there is to go and get a stepladder and climb it up into the thing. There's no like pull down ladder system or anything like that, which, you know, I know a lot of America. We don't have basements here in the UK. It's quite unusual. Businesses do, and we businesses do, and they're called cellars. I apologise for the noisy 5-year-old. Yeah, they tend to be called cellars rather than basements here in the UK, but as a rule, homes don't have them. We also don't have aircon, which during the summer is an absolute fucking nightmare. The back side of my house, the lounge, the kitchen, the 2 bedrooms, all face south. So in the summertime, my garden's a heat trap, and it's really, really hot out there. I actually can't sit out there because it's too hot. So he's sliding down the stairs. It also makes my lounge quite hot, which is great in the winter, but it's a nightmare during the summer. So there you go. I hope you found that a little bit informative, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, if you have any questions or anything else you want to know or see or anything like that, you know, drop me a message down below. Let me know. Please feel free to give this video a thumbs up.
Thumbs up, and click the bell, subscribe down below in notification when I upload new content.
Yes, if you click the book, you'll be subscribed, and if you hit the bell that then appears down below and click all, you'll be notified when I upload new content. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really, really do appreciate it. Have a fantastic rest of your day, whatever you're doing, and don't forget the kisses. Mwah.